Hey guys, welcome to a new video on DC Unchained. Now, I gotta say, in this video, we're going to continue on with our battle in the villain saga, or the villain stage. I already beat it on my own time, but we're gonna go over it together. I did get some other characters. Now, what I want to do instead, because they changed how these event thing works, and I didn't know that they actually made it a limited. You know, certain characters can be purchased with gems. I thought everything was able to be purchased with gems. But they changed that. And I don't want them to change it again. Well, even if I want them to change it again, I want them to change it in a different way. So, well, I want to be prepared. Let's say that. Because gems, you could always get back, But the character unlocker, not so much. So I'm going to get some of the characters. We have Aquaman there. And, we got him. Now it looks like we have Heat Wave here, and I'm gonna get him. Burning. Alright, so up next, finally, you can only buy one character in each family. So there we go. Now I'm broke. So, I had her already, and I was thinking, I didn't like her, but now it doesn't really matter, because now I have all the characters. Well, I have all the ones I can buy. And in my other game, I actually used up all my character unlocker, which is unfortunate, because now that you can't buy it with gems, I don't even know where to get the character unlocker. And, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Alright, so let's go on in here. We're going to play the villain saga. We're going to go back to chapter 2. I left off in chapter 1, and I played it on my own time, because I can't stand doing it, or I can't stand leaving it anymore. So we have Heat Wave and the girl, so I think we could do this fine like this. Give them some levels, I mean, my Lex Luthor, I think he can pretty much handle it well. Alright, so let's go on in here and let's battle. And, if there's any stories, I want to know, because sometimes there are stories. Look, it's Captain Cold. Are you guys sure we'll find something on Darkseid on this island? How do we know this Steve Trevor got something? Alright, there are all sorts of mad scientists and biotech criminals on this island. You must know something. Hey, Luthor, don't you have a factory on this island? Well, I guess it'll be too difficult to bring all those helmets from outer space. What you're saying is that this is the only place where one could produce such device on this world. Yes, that's why Steve led us here. Whether you trust him, his intel or not, he's our only lead. Looks like spoke. Let's go, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, so anyways, as I was saying in my other videos, there is no possible way to actually read everything so quickly. And there is no way to speed it down currently. I mean, later on, they probably will change it after realizing that, hey, nobody can read it all. But anyways, that's the gist of it. We're on the island. We're looking for this, the people creating a helmet. And that intel was from Steve. From Selena. Apparently Steve and Selena have something going on together, which is kind of strange. I mean, yeah, for Diana, which is Wonder Woman, that's normal, but for Catwoman, that's very, very, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess it could be possible. Anyways, like I was saying, we're using Lex here. I like Lex currently. I think he's a great character. Obviously, there are other great characters out there. And the thing is, you can't even buy Lex anymore. It used to be, hey, you can buy Lex. Now you can't. So, well, you can, but you have to use the character unlocker. So, that's going to be different. And the character unlocker actually costs more than 1,000 gems. So, I got a good deal. Because I bought it all with gems. Anything, when you're playing beta, you always need to use up the gems. Anything with gems, because the gems you could always get back. You can't get the other stuff back. This is the doctor's lab. Everyone watch out. There will be more mutants for sure. Bring them on. I'll drown all of them. Ocean Master says. That only make them rich. What do you mean? All of the scientists on this island have insurance for any destruction of property caused by natural disaster. Haha, tsunami, ice damage, animal attack. Most of our powers could count as blah, blah, blah. Even though I'm not really a cheetah, yeah. Like I was saying, you'll have to pause the video if you want to read it. But, they're having, I guess, a casual conversation. Let's go on to the next stage and see what happens. So we're on Oolong Island, number 2, and looks like there's nothing here. Well, I mean, there's not really much of a conversation between the villains, but anywho, we're level 3 for Heat Wave and the Red Lantern there. I'm just gonna call her Red Lantern. I don't remember her name. Not even the beginning letter of her name. That's a big problem. Because, you know, the Red Lantern I'm used to knowing is Atrocitus, right? And I don't know, her, not so much. But she looks like a devil. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. And I think the next thing they're gonna change is the skin. I think they're gonna raise the price for the skin. I don't know. So what is gonna happen is I'm gonna have to buy all the skin. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get them. But I already got the ones I wanted. You know, we got Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and I'm missing some of the other ones that, you know, they're okay, like Wonder Woman. I don't know. I'll try to get. It's hard to get the gold cards now because the gold cards, I used them up to S rank my Lex Luthor, Ares, and some of the other characters. Man, let me blow up that box. There's that box right there. Come on. These mutants are resistant to my telepathy. That's what she specializes in. These mutants have no conscience. I've heard that now dabbles in magic too. But we're grateful he hasn't conjured something more unique. Unique? What do you mean unique? Rare? Then I want it. Where is it? You have such charming friends. He's no friend of mine. Because he's the Orange Lantern. And he's the Yellow Lantern. So, anyways, let's move on. Getting some, you know, not decent leveling. I mean, we're on 3rd island. And Poison Ivy is going to be in there for sure. I can't believe they've defiled such a beautiful forest. Great idea. All right, let's bring all the lonely animals from your house too. Woohoo, I love it. But the fruit trees aren't gonna feed all my babies. Some of them ain't exactly vegan. Alright, so by the time I got through that, what's her name? Poison Ivy already finished talking. But one thing's for sure, Poison Ivy is going to be in there. And just blow up those boxes since the box won't blow up themselves. And, you know, sometimes, surprisingly, my characters, that's the first thing they should hit, the boxes. Because the boxes have stuff in them. But they don't hit it. And that sometimes bothers me because I pay for the membership. And it's supposed to increase my rate of getting stuff. But if they don't shoot the boxes, I'm not getting anything. You kind of get what I mean, right? But I have gone a few, you know, only a few gold cards. Not like, you know, not like a lot. But at least I know that it's possible. She just blew up like that. Or he just blew up like that. Alright, so they're at level 5. Next stage, Oolong Island number 4. I got nothing here on Dark Side. Maybe we were misled. That's true. What does it matter? If we got it wrong, it leads to a slaughter. We got it right, it leads to a slaughter. Everybody wins for losing. Thank you. Thank the fate. A ring didn't choose someone like you. Save your judgment and take care of those mutants, Sinestro. Ah, wonderful. You're here too. Is Bleeze. You heard me fight. Otherwise, I'm done here. Alright, so like I was saying, I don't know. It seems like Sinestro's the logical one there, surprisingly, considering he's supposed to be a crazy one. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm trying to blow up those chests myself. Because it doesn't work. And I shouldn't use that move. So there's a lot of tactics, but the thing is, I didn't buy all the tactics. Because if you wanted your character to fight perfectly, you need to really set up your tactics. The thing is with the tactics is, hey, if there's a certain amount of characters, then you use this attack. If there isn't, then you don't use it. And the tactics are hard to get. Because the tactics, they cost gems. And I was saying that, hey, gems is not so important. But they're in a box. And in order to get those tactics, you have to buy the box, and they're random. So, anywho. I think there's a box. There should be a box somewhere around here, right? Ah, come on! See, there's a box right there. And he didn't blow it up. I'm warning you, thugs. Your invasion of my space and destruction of my property is all being recorded. Unless you want to be beaten into submission and dragged into court, you'll leave immediately. You know as well as I do that the facility here on the Ulan, especially from us, honestly, I thought you were smarter than this. I don't need legal counsel from a monster like you. I'm a legitimate businessman and researcher. My love for science is pure. I'm nothing. Right, just because these mutants are peacefully nature. It's, of course, it sounds shady when you put it that way, but I'm doing nothing compared to what you villains have done. Hey, Doc, just because some of us are career criminals, some of us have non-creepy hobbies. Alright, so it's going way too quickly. I'm trying my best, but you have to really slow down the video if you want to see it all, because it's not room for reading. There's no room for reading. I mean, I've scanned the entire vicinity of the lab. There's nothing left here. Let's have a word with good something. Then let's not waste any more time. Even if it's not directly involved, he's bound to know something. I think he want to cooperate something. I don't know if it. See, I'm not. My hands are like nowhere near the device, and it's just going on off on its own. All right, let's blow up this box. Because some of the boxes really have those cards, and you'd actually have to grab it. And I'm thinking maybe I should get a hands-on character. The thing is, you realize that if you have a distance, like, you know, a character that shoots from a distance, if you're playing with other people, there's a higher chance of them grabbing the stuff than you grabbing it, right? Because they are hands-on. They're right there. I mean, if you shoot from afar and then they see a beautiful gold card there, you're not going to get it. They're going to get it. And there's no gold card. Not now anyways, but, you know. Give me semi-control. There you go. Okay, now I'm playing what, you know, I'm controlling it. Alright, so there was nothing in that chest. That's fine, at least I know there's nothing. Let me just find the other chest. He's done. Okay, let's see how far this villain stage is. I don't know. We're at. I think we're at the. Okay. We've shown considerable restraint. Now tell us about the mind-controlling helmet, or else. Or else what? I'm telling you nothing. You got nothing left to threaten me with. You destroyed my lab, you cretins. You're a pretty small-minded for a genius. Oh well, our friend here will share his imaginative or else scenario with you. Help, dog! It hurts! Ah! No! Alright, so we got the Oolong Island 6. So, to Joker. We can't trust this guy. How do you know he's not lying? You can trust me. He really opened up to me. I've got the blood stains to prove it. Do you hear this? Am I supposed to go along with this madness? Oh, Davey! You need to lighten up. Breathe easier. You can do grills if that would help. That's enough. What did my Mr. J do this time? I don't want to talk about it. If Darkseid is plotting something, he won't have made it easy to uncover. We need to investigate more. I agree. Alright, so we're gonna run this thing. And again, I'm hoping for some gold cards. And I don't know. I was thinking the gold card might show up in higher level islands, but still, I didn't get anything. Not that much anyways. And I was playing the last stage. I kept on, like, looping the last stage. But it didn't work out. Or it didn't give me anything. The best thing is to play the Unchained, in my opinion. But then, the difference between the Unchained is that... Look at that. He just ran past this thing. The difference between the Unchained is that other people can steal your item. I mean, if we shot that box, and then... Oh, heck. Oh, hey. Hold on. No. Give me my box. Something blew up there. Well, at least it doesn't look like a card. So, what are those ugly things? Where are they coming from? They must be coming from Chang Zhao's lab. Be on guard. He may look like a giant egg, but he's incredibly smart. He's known from brainwashing people and turning them into something. Eggs? You have eggs on Earth? I want them. They're mine. They're all mine. Unchained! Look at that. We discovered a new mission. Not that I knew what happened there, but hey, it's there. Okay, so next up, Wulong Island number 7. It looks like we're gonna be fighting a big egg. And I think there's like either 14 stages on these things, or about there. I don't remember. Oh, no, don't shoot that. Don't run. Even though I don't know what that is, but it's probably some cooldown stuff. But I still want to shoot all the boxes. The boxes, no, you need the boxes sooner or later. Come on, boxes. Pretty sure there's some stuff in those boxes. Because the items don't come from the people or the enemies that die. It comes from the boxes. Alright, we're here. Oh, hey, we leveled up too. Wait a minute, I didn't loop that, did I? Oh, wow. Anyways, we're not playing that again. Let's go to the next stage. Number 8. Do you think Gotham's alright? I can't have some chump getting all the good stuff while I'm gone. With all the parademons and brainwashed enemies, I doubt anyone is doing more than running and hiding. You guys should move to my part of town. It get lonely sometime. Oh, but Har, I already gave you something to help with the loneliness. And if I move, Batman won't know what to do with himself. Watch out, Harley. Ah, that Dr. Omelet. So we're talking. You know who it looks like is, seriously, that looks like MODOK. I don't know, like, I've seen it before. That's story mission number 8. But like I was saying, it looks like MODOK. Like, by looks. Right? Seriously. I mean, I can't tell the difference between some of the stuff anymore. But yeah, so far I like this game. like quite a bit compared to even for the new game Marvel Strike Force. I don't know. I mean, that game, it was good until this game came out. This game is slightly better because you get to see all the animation and stuff. But then again, you know, this one is really actually similar to Future Fight. That's why, you know, I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's not like the other game where you just see them fighting, and you know, it's like a time-based battle, right? The other game, which is very similar to DC Legend. So I worry about that game. All right, let me blow up this thing. No, 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 no. All right, so, oh well, at least we got some healing potion. Yeah, we didn't fight the boss, so there's no boss. Egg Fur. Who's Egg Fur? Hey, there's Ares. Ares, why are you here? Turmoil, blood, fighting. They drew me to you. I am a god that exists wherever there is conflict. If you're here, what the heck is Wonder Woman doing? Ares, I knew you'd show up eventually. Darkseid threatens the very existence of humanity, and humanity worships something. You only show up because you need your worshipper to survive. Do you really think that Darkseid's plan will end humanity? We shall see. Alright, let's run for it. And I gotta turn off the loop, because I don't see the point of looping it. So Ares is here. You have all these other villains, or half villains, sometimes villains. I don't know. All right, that's the thing. They don't even let you shoot the barrel. Wow, I really want to shoot the barrel. I'll break it anyways. I don't know what he did there, but that was cool. Okay, there it goes. There we go. See? We got a card! Look at that. I don't even know where the card came from, but hey, we got a card. And well, too bad it's not a gold card, but hey, it's better than nothing. Seriously, it's better than nothing. So we got one card so far in this video, and it's been like 20-something minutes. 23 minutes. So this is part 2. Oolong Island. The Master of the Universe. Flux Feline. You put aside your might ego for now. We're only here to talk. Lies! No one wants to simply talk with me. I am feared and hated by all. To act as if you're friends of mine is an insult. Don't assume too much. Nobody said anything about friends. Enough. This is my home. My only safe haven. You have defiled it. His loneliness would be pitiful if I had something. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't finish. I think this disappeared. So we got one Batman card. It's not a gold card. But what can you do? We're on the 10th stage. We need to find whoever running this dump. Yes, especially since we still haven't found any concrete evidence. I'm not comfortable with letting the Joker lead the way. They may call me a criminal, but he's a psycho. Then I'll lead the way for my Mr. J. We'll find that egg shoe guy and make the biggest something. Alright, so we're actually looking for Egg Fu. Egg-Fu. And yeah, the guy looks like MODOK. Or reminds me of MODOK anyways. I mean, they're both round and a cyborg, you know, like a cyborg. Okay, so we are out of energy. Well, only the personally, I like my eggs sunny side up. If you don't talk, you're gonna wind up. I'm not that kind of egg. Listen. He's talking too long. Good night, Humpty Dumpty. He just called him Humpty Dumpty. Calm down. Nobody is going to eat you. I told you everything I know. What more do you want? Don't get your yoke in a knot. We're leaving. But if you're lying, we'll be back and it won't be pretty. Look like the place. Hey, Manta. Watch your mouth, Cold. Damn it, both of you shut up. They found us. Enemies. Sighted. Hail, Darkseid. Guess we're getting in through the hard way.